Dear friends in Jesus Christ, as we are on the 25th day of Lent, the Gospel of the day reflects the teaching of Jesus on the greatness of humility. Jesus declares that whoever exalts himself will be humbled, and whoever humbles himself will be exalted. The Pharisee and the tax collector are the two different characters present to us who represents the contrast between lack of humility and humility. The Pharisee represents the lack of humility and the tax collector humility. The Pharisee is full of self-righteousness and self-glory. Though he appears to thank God, but he glorifies himself before God. There is no acceptance of his own unworthiness. There is no sense of gratitude to God, no dependence on Him, and no closeness with Him. Thus he fails to recognize his own human sinfulness and unworthiness before God. He sees some religious practices as proofs of holiness. On the other hand, the tax collector deeply acknowledges his sinfulness, unworthiness, and freely surrenders himself to God. He is standing apart because he feels unworthy of being even the part of the assembly. However, he is there asking God to forgive him and his sins. So, dear friends, let us be aware of the greatness of God and our littleness, unworthiness, sinfulness, and humble ourselves. We cannot raise ourselves up to God. Only God can raise us to Himself. And He can do this only when we recognize our lowliness and look at Him to raise us up. Amen.